Okay, today is Saturday, August 27th. It's about 10:30 in the morning. I'm going to do an inspection of a new hive. About a week and a half ago, I got a call from a friend saying that he had a cutout to do or removal to do and asked me if I would help him. And he knew that I had this available hive, so he offered me the bees. So this is awesome. Let's go take a look. Ah, there's nothing in here. And that's because we knew we hadn't had the queen, so I was going to buy a queen or try to raise a queen. And within an hour to 2 hours of putting them in this hive, they all went into my other swarm hive, which is great because they didn't fight. They just more than doubled the number of the bees I had in there. So let's take a look at that. All right, let's put some smoke on them, start getting ready. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Now, two of these bars I actually took from the hive where we cut them out, and I clipped them to the bar, and so hopefully they are connecting the wax to the bar. So currently they have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 bars. I know they're not using all of them. They're just in there to give them room to grow. I have sugar water on them. They're not using much of it. In the past week, maybe they drank one 20-ounce bottle. That's it. All right, now these two bars are not being used. And here's the follower board. Move that out of the way. And here's the first frame. Again, we've seen this bar before. They're not using it. There's another bar cover wax. Not using it yet. They're looking somewhat purple as the other. Still not using this. Where's that? That hive has been pretty active lately, so I expect to see a bunch of these once we get closer to the brood comb. And I'll make sure I show you that. Alright, so here's the first bar from the cutout, from the removal. A couple of bees on it. So again, I'm just using a couple of hair clips wired on. And the middle one, you can see they've started connecting it. At this point, there's really not much else on this comb. And I'll just leave those clips on there until they fully connect it, then remove it. Alright, so here's the other bar that I removed. They're kind of packing some nectar in there, and again, you can see they are starting to connect this frame to the bar. So I'll move them around a little bit. See that nectar? Okay, we're connecting this to the side of the hive. I'll scrape that off. I don't want them to do that. Alright, so these are back to the comb that was already in this hive. This is all nectar and a little pollen. I don't see any eggs or anything in here. These are just stores. So on this side we got a good amount of pollen. Put that back. Again, one of the good things about a top bar hive is I'm really only bothering the bees that are currently exposed, because I can close it up as I go, which is awesome. Yeah, some more pollen on this guy. Pretty good. This bar is a lot of pollen on both sides. Lots of larvae on here. Nothing capped, but if you look in here, there's lots of larvae. Yeah, same on this side too. Lots of larvae. Just right there towards the bottom. Oh wow, look at this. Look at this cat brood. Again, those of you who have watched my videos, you know I've had an ant problem. So, looks like that's fixed. A lot of brood. Let's see what's on this side. There's the other side. Again, the brood pattern is much better. Again, along the bottom, I believe there are a lot more larvae and probably stick eggs, but again, I'm not really good at seeing that. And we've got nectar at the top of this bar. Again, the brood pattern is much improved since we got rid of the ants. Again, I see larvae and probably stick eggs along the sides where a new comb has been built. That's one side. And again, as I'm going through the video, I'll look to see if I can find the queen. Again, nectar at the top. Lots of larvae. Pretty good brood pattern. Well, no, it's not. So towards the bottom where the new comb has been built and the queen is kind of recovered from the ant situation. Once again, down towards the bottom where the new comb has been built, the brood pattern's a lot better. All these holes have larvae in them. And towards the bottom, the edge of the comb, much better brood pattern, nectar. These guys are doing great. Oh, this is great. Again, improved brood pattern, nectar at the top. Yeah. All right, last bar. Again, they're really building up numbers, and they're not taking sugar water that well, so they must be doing something. Here we go. Here's a whole frame full of nectar. To the other side. Some cat brood, but again, mostly just nectar. All right, I'm pleased with what I see. There's still lots of bees on the inside, on the wall of the hive. I only saw the one hive beetle. Sure there's more, but it doesn't look too bad. All right, so close it up.